Most men are trapped. They're weak, they're drained, they're addicted, and the worst part, they don't even realize it. They think it's harmless, just a bad habit, a little escape from reality. But here's the truth. This one habit is slowly stealing your energy, killing your ambition, and keeping you stuck in mediocrity. And no matter how many motivational speeches you hear, no matter how many promises you make to yourself, you keep going back to the same cycle. You may not even see it as a cycle. It just feels like another day, another habit. But what if I told you that this habit is the exact thing that's preventing you from becoming the man you were born to be? Today, I'm going to tell you why you feel stuck, why you feel unmotivated, why you're always drained and lacking the drive to push forward, and how, by breaking free from this one habit, you'll unlock your true potential. Let's get straight to the point. You feel unmotivated. You struggle to focus. You lack drive. You lack confidence. You don't feel like a man with presence. But why? Why do you feel this way? It's not because you're broken. It's not because you're incapable. It's because you've been slowly draining yourself of the very essence of what makes you strong. You've been feeding your mind and body empty satisfaction, and it's robbing you of the one thing that every man needs, energy. And you already know what I'm talking about. I don't need to spell it out for you. You already know the habit. You already know the addiction. And here's the hard truth. It's not harmless. It's not just a little escape. It's a killer. It's killing your ambition. It's killing your self-respect. It's killing your drive to succeed. This is why you feel weak. Let's break it down. The problem, why you can't stop. Think about it for a second. Would a lion in the wild spend all day staring at fake prey? Would it spend hours tricking its mind into thinking it's winning, while in reality, it's starving to death? That's exactly what you're doing. Every time you indulge in that habit, your brain releases a massive hit of dopamine, a chemical that makes you feel good. But that rush isn't real accomplishment. It's not real victory. You haven't earned it. You've only tricked your mind into thinking you've won. And the worst part, your brain believes it. Here's how it works. Your body thinks you've won, so it stops pushing you to win in real life. Your testosterone plummets. Your drive evaporates. Your confidence fades. Women sense your weakness. Your mind becomes sluggish, lethargic. Your ambition dies. You might not see it right away, but over time, this constant cycle of indulgence is draining you of your natural strength. And the worst part, it's a slow, silent self-destruction. You don't even know it's happening until one day you realize you've fallen so far that you're barely recognizable. And here's the kicker. Big industries want this. They want you hooked. They want you to stay passive, distracted, and easy to control. They don't want you to break free. They want you weak. But you, the one who breaks free, you become different. You become stronger. You stand out. You rise above the masses. So here's the real question. Are you ready to take your power back? The secret, the one truth that will change everything. Let me tell you something. You are wasting the very essence of your power. The Stoics, those ancient philosophers who understood the human mind better than most, believed in one crucial thing, self-mastery. They understood that if you can't control your urges, you can't control anything in life. If you can't master your impulses, you'll always be a slave to them. Every time you give in to this habit, you're weakening your self-control. You're training yourself to be weak. But here's the flip side. Every time you resist, you grow stronger. Your discipline sharpens. You become a man of purpose. You regain your energy. And most importantly, you regain your self-respect. The greatest men in history, the leaders, the warriors, the visionaries, they didn't waste their energy. They didn't get caught up in empty highs. No, they had one thing, discipline. They knew their energy was precious. They knew they had a mission, a purpose that required every ounce of their strength and focus. And that's your secret weapon. Your energy is fuel. If you learn how to control it, how to redirect it into real action, you'll unlock a version of yourself that few men ever get to experience. But if you waste it, you'll stay stuck, you'll stay weak, and you'll never know what it feels like to operate at your full potential. How to break free, the NoFap discipline. Quitting isn't just about having willpower. It's about rewiring your entire mindset. You need to make a complete shift in your identity and in your behavior. Here's how. Number 1, shift your identity. The first step is to stop saying, "I'm trying to quit." That's a weak mindset. Saying, "I'm trying" gives you an out. It allows you to fail without guilt.
No.
You need to say, "I don't do this anymore." You are not a man trying to quit. You are a man who has already made the decision. This is about your identity. Once you identify as someone in control, someone who masters his impulses, your actions will follow. Number 2, cut the triggers. Your environment shapes your habits. If you want to change, you need to change the environment that keeps feeding your bad habits. Social media, it's full of traps designed to keep you scrolling, distracting you from your purpose. Limit it. Block the apps. Late nights alone? Change your routine. Start doing something productive instead of falling into the cycle. Boredom? That's the worst enemy. Stay busy. Find a project. Find a hobby. You relapse when you have nothing to do. Remember, temptation is strongest when you have nothing to focus on. Your mind will always look for something to escape to. Fill that space with power moves. Number 3, replace it with power moves. Nature abhors a vacuum. If you don't replace the habit, it will creep back. You can't just quit and expect everything to fall into place. You have to replace the old habit with new, powerful activities. Intense workouts. Train like a warrior. Every time you push your body, you remind yourself of your strength. Deep work. Build something real. Focus on a skill, a project, or a business. The more you create, the more you realize your true power. Cold showers. They reset your mind. They shock your system. It's a daily reminder that you're in control, not your impulses. Every time you win against temptation, you get stronger. Every time you fold, you lose a little bit of that strength, but the choice is always yours. Here's the cold, hard truth. Most men will stay weak. They will stay addicted, drained, powerless. But a few will rise. A few will take back their power. They will stand apart from the masses. They will become the kind of man others look up to. Which one will you be? If you keep doing what you've always done, you'll stay where you've always been. But if you commit today to breaking free, you will step into a version of yourself you've always known you could be. So, I'll ask you again, are you ready to take control? It's time to make a choice. The challenge starts right now. No more excuses. No more weakness. Let's build men who cannot be broken. Drop a comment below. How many days are you committing to? Your journey starts now. Take the first step toward becoming the man you were always meant to be. The time is now.